Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Oh, Australia, you made it. Hi. There's Jasmine. I don't know what that says. Can I have something? Sorry, can I have Steve? No idea what that means. Okay. So we've got Anna's question there. I see MMC, Estrella, Janelle. Hello, welcome. I'm just having my rude coffee. It's the name of the brand. It says it's so rude not to drink it. Hi, Eudora. How are you? Now, just a couple of things before we start. Let me remove the keyboard because I don't want to lose that, break that or whatever. Let's grab my glasses. Okay, a couple of things before we start. Okay, your free reading is 2 tarot cards. If you wish to have more than the 2 tarot cards, you want a tarot and oracle, there is the pinned link or the links down below for donation, which does support the channel, which does help me coming back and doing more of these lives. If you choose to donate, then of course you'll skip the queue. Now, thinking about your question, let's begin with questions before we start. What you want to do is you want to think about how does your question empower you? So questions like how, what, and why gives you a lot more information in your tarot reading. If you choose to ask a yes and no question, okay, if your question is a yes and no, then it will be the angel answers. Okay, with the yes and no cards. Okay, angel answers for yes and no questions. If you want a tarot reading, think about your question that starts with, how can I improve my journey? What do I need to know in regards to this situation? What is going on for me personally in regards to this situation? Why do I react this way? How can I improve my journey? How can I improve my relationship? Think about questions that are going to help you move forward on your journey, which is really important. You just want to shift that there. Okay, so, and remember, I just want a couple of things. I do not do legal questions. Do not do medical questions, and that does include pregnancy. Pregnancy to me is quite medical in regards to fertility and things like that. So just a couple of things there. And also third-party questions. When you're thinking about doing a reading about someone else who's not present, how does it affect you if you know the answer? And remember, when you're asking about someone else, it's their perception, their idea about the situation, and it may not be factual. So I just want to make that very, very clear when we're thinking about doing a reading about someone's perception of what's going on within our own lives or with us, things like that. So just a little bit of a thought in regards to your question. Think very carefully. Oh, hi, Caitlin. How are you? So we've got Anna, MMC, Estrella, Janelle, Eudora, Gabriella, and Caitlin. So think very carefully about what do you need to know about the situation and how does it affect me if I know this information. So what do I need to know about da-da-da-da-da-da-da is going to help you a lot more than just asking. I'm good, thank you. Had a nice early wake up before 7 o'clock this morning, jumped in the spa, had a lovely soak for a while, got a few things done, which was quite good. Wanted to catch up on the thank you videos that I do for Ko-Fi members and supporters. So if you've donated, there is a little bit of a thank you at the beginning of this video. I'm up to date with all that as well for those that have donated in the last 30 days, the last month. Hi, Ari. How are you? Okay, so Anna, what's your question here? Okay, so Anna's first. Don't know what happened to Jasmine. I wasn't quite sure what happened there. Oops, that was me. Right. Okay. What did John think of the fact that I was upset when he posted a profile picture of another girl? Okay, well, that's going to straight away. Let me just grab the Arcana Tarot. Yeah. Now, remember, this is his perception. What did John think of the fact that Anna was upset? Oh, okay, card flew out straight away. Let's grab that. Nine of Wands. Okay, and it's quite interesting because the Nine of Wands to me is that sense of, I just got the words crooked view. I just get that sense that he just wasn't like the crooked view of it. He was quite, I want to say he was perseverance in it. Like it really suited him. It's what he wanted to do. It's something that was, thanks, Caitlin, for the list. Okay, and with the King of Coins, I feel like it was a very sort of logical, a practical sort of thought to him. He was quite, I want to say, nonchalant about it. Like for him, Anna, I just feel like that's just he's nonchalant about it. He's not. It didn't really bother him how you felt. Like he was quite not, I just want to say nonchalant about it is what I get here. Like a little bit aloof with it, with the sense of a, not what you would expect. He wasn't upset about the fact of you being upset, put it that way. I just get that feeling like he was very nonchalant about it is what I want to say. He just was that sense of, he posted it and he did it without thought. I just felt like he just posted it. It was just, he was persevering in what he wanted to achieve. So he did what he wanted to do. There was no, I just felt like there was no care. Okay, I'm sorry to say. I just felt like he did what he posted it, and yeah. I think it's time to move on. Yeah. Right, MMC. You're welcome, Anna. General for tomorrow. Okay. A general for tomorrow. What does MMC need to know about tomorrow? What does MMC need to know about tomorrow? It was kind of interesting, different parts of the deck, and I still got the Page and the Knight of Cups. So tomorrow tells me that there's going to be some news arriving. Some news arrives tomorrow. Feels like you get some information comes in for you. And it's quite emotional connection to it all because it makes you feel like you're out of sorts. You're like a fish out of water. You're feeling like you're out of sorts. Things don't quite feel like they're in alignment here. You're hurt in some way. I think you're dealing with some sort of emotional news tomorrow. So how you deal with it, it's about bringing yourself back into alignment. Being very aware of your emotions tomorrow is going to be quite important in how you react to the news that you receive. So some sort of news is coming into play here. I do feel like you're going to get some information, some news arrives in some way. And it is going to make you feel a bit like you're a bit out of sorts. in some way. So how you deal with it is going to be super important tomorrow. So that's that one. Estrella, your question is about what do you need to know about your current relationship. Okay, so this one I'm going to use the Paulina Tarot. What do you need to know about your current relationship? Whoa, the card flew out. Whoa, that was a bit of a... Oh, I tried to catch it, but it landed on the ground. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. Being with your current relationship circumstances, it's talking about slow and steady. Don't rush any. Okay, somebody just pulled something out. Look, just pulled out over my shoulder. Let me just dive back down here again. Oh. Okay, King of Swords. Okay, that's slow and steady. There's a lot of thinking, analyzing within the relationship is kind of really important here. To be able to sort of think quite deeply, have a look at plans, think about the plans, the strategies, think about the way you communicate in the relationship is really important here as well. I think there's a lot of thinking and analyzing in regards to the slow and steady relationship. Don't rush into things. Keep things quite slow. That's all I sort of get. I get that sense of just being very slow and steady about the relationship. Don't rush anything. Just keep things really calm and steady. Plan and strategizing is kind of really important here. You know, thinking about what you're going to do next in your relationship is really important here. Thinking about the way that you communicate, thinking about the way that you plan, ideas, your mental thoughts, your perceptions in regards to the relationship too. There's a lot of thinking. Oh, okay. Your boyfriend's going through something. Okay. So slow and, you know, don't rush into anything. Just plan. Okay, so this is just a reminder. This is a reminder that you're doing all the right stuff here. If you keep trying to not rush and you're trying to stay calm, this is a reminder, slow and steady. No, everything, it just tells me that everything is going to be okay. Okay, everything's going to be all right in the relationship as long as you just allow yourself to stay calm, communicate, and yeah, everything will be all right. Okay, I feel like everything's going to be okay, slow and steady. This is a confirmation that you're doing all the right stuff. You're on the right course. Right, let's have a look. Yeah. So hopefully that helps, Estrella. All right, Jasmine, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. With Jasmine, I'm not sure. She popped in and said something and then disappeared. I don't know quite whether she's still here. Right, Janelle. Oops, I think. 1 minute. Where am I going? Yep, Janelle. Ooh, okay. You're quite happy with the yes and no question. Right. Let me just grab the angels. Okay. Will Janelle find true love in 2025? Okay. In regards to the true love, it's all about the direction you decide to take. Okay. I feel like it depends a lot on the direction, the choices and decisions that you make, whether you'll find that love. Okay. It's very much about the decisions decisions you need to make. Okay, so tell us a little bit more about these decisions in regards to the direction. It's kind of interesting. Janelle. Okay. Kind of interesting because I sort of thought, tell me a bit more about the direction that you're going to take. And it does tell me that there is going to be success. A lot of it is about the direction that you're going to choose to take, what path you're going to choose. But it does feel like whatever path you choose will bring you success in regards to love on some level. Okay, so it was kind of interesting. It tells me to think about for you to think about the direction that you're going to take, right? And then it says, but it doesn't matter what direction you're actually going to take, you're always going to have success in love on some level. So you are going to find love in some way. So hopefully that helps. Tells us to be aware of our choices that we make. Okay. You're welcome, Estrella. You're welcome, Estrella. Okay, Janelle, I hope that helps. It does tell me that you're going to have success. Okay, Ari. Your question is, whoops. You're welcome, Janelle. You're welcome. Okay, Ari. How would things be working at Tropical Smoothie Cafe? And you know what? I just got the Herb Crafters Tarot. Okay. Barry is working at the Tropical Smoothie Cafe. How would things work out? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Card flipped and I got Ace of Air. Kind of interesting. Ace of Air is a sense of clarity. It's about new beginnings. Definitely would bring you new thoughts, new ideas, new plans. So it's definitely a new beginning on some level for you. Okay. Ari, what have I got here? Two of Earth. Now, it does tell me that it's a new beginning. And it does tell me that there's going to be some juggling in the situation. There are some things you're going to have to work out in regards to your priorities with working with the Tropical Smooth Cafe. It does tell me that it's a new beginning, new ideas, new plans sort of situation. But it does tell me also that you need to be very, very careful. You need to be very aware of what you'll be juggling in regards to that situation. So it might be quite that you'll be quite busy. You might find yourself being pulled in many different directions with it. It does feel like you're going to be quite busy. So that's kind of really important there, is that you're going to have to work out what your priorities are when you're working at the Tropical Smoothie Cafe, because I do feel like you're going to be pulled in different directions. So it's definitely one of new beginnings. New possibilities, new ideas, new plans. But, oh, sorry, Caitlin. No worries. I'll do it in a minute. I want to dive into yours a little bit deeper. So, oops, that's me losing the plot. I just thought I just went through. Okay, so things would be working at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. So, yeah, I do feel like you're going to be working in different directions and new possibilities there. Right, now, Caitlin. Sorry, Caitlin. Brain dead. I just sort of flipped through and I must have just grabbed what I thought was. Oops, I did. Sorry, I worked out the wrong thing. Eudora, Gabriella, and Caitlin. Sorry. So I'm just trying to work out what the... So Eudora and Gabriella. Sorry. And then Caitlin. I just did the question that was in order. I just did whatever question was there. Dora. Cool. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I was just doing the questions as they came up. Everyone's going to get their reading. Just have to be a little bit patient with things. I just sometimes I miss. Everyone will get their reading. I will scroll through and I will check. Okay. Tarot of the Sorceress. Everyone will get their reading. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. I'm sorry. I just got a little bit confused. Just need to have a bit of a hot drink. Get myself back into tune again. Sometimes spirit I just get led to a question, and I'm sorry. I will get your reading. You won't miss out. You just have to hang for a minute. And it might be because your reading might be coming up with spirit in a different way. Maybe a spirit guide's coming through in a different way. So sometimes I just got to take a deep breath. Okay, what would help free you of Teresa's black magic for good? Queen of Water. Okay, taking care of yourself. Protection, nurturing your own emotions. Being able to take care of yourself is really important here. It's a sense of nourishing your soul is going to help you, Eudora. Nourishing your soul is going to be super important here. Allowing yourself to, with the 5 of air, I get the sense of fighting for yourself in a way. I feel like there's a win-win situation here. I think it's a lot about just protecting yourself, allowing yourself to really sort of fight for what you want. Nurture yourself is super important here. So doing all the things that you can do to nurture yourself, that could be with crystals, with the sense of mirror ball. You know, visualize yourself being surrounded by a mirror ball so that anything that's sent towards you is returned threefold. Okay, so you're returning what's being sent to you. So visualize the energy, whatever's being sent towards you, returning to the sender. That's kind of really important there. Okay, just black crystals is going to protect you. Protection, clear quartz, clearing all that energy away. Working with the angels and archangels, asking you to be clear, working with spirit guide. All those energies are going to help you with the that feeling of that magic. Okay, so that's going to be just protecting you for anything that's sent towards you. So take care of yourself is super important there. Okay. Gabriella and then Caitlin. I've got no question from Gabriella. Okay, I've got no question from Gabriella, so Caitlin's next. Caitlin, where's your question? Right, now I'm ready. Right. Oh, okay. Tarot and oracle readings. Should you create a new channel? Let me just put this away. Oh, then I'll do Gabrielle after this. Caitlin, oh, sorry, Gabrielle, I didn't see your question down there. I'll do this and then I'll do your question. Because now I'm tuned in. To the Four Hooks Tarot. Okay. You asked a yes and no question to start with. Okay, when you do the tarot and oracle channel, tells me that there's a lot of things that you need to consider in regards to creating your tarot channel. A lot of things that need to be considered when you're doing it. Whoa. Okay, when you're doing your tarot and oracle channel, it's important that you find a sense of equilibrium. Okay, you find a sense of balance when you do it, which is kind of really important. And don't limit yourself. Okay, don't limit yourself in regards to your channel. Don't limit yourself. It feels like there is giving yourself freedom is kind of really important. Know that your channel can be unlimited. As you look for opportunities to explore within your channel. So it tells me that there's a lot of things that you need to think about in your channel about, but also don't limit yourself to it. Find a sense of balance as you allow yourself to look for opportunities within your own channel. It's kind of really important. And this is something that you alone can share with your own wisdom. So meditate, reflecting on what's important in regards to by using your knowledge that you have within you. At the Hermit, I get the sense of gaining some wisdom or knowledge, the knowledge that you have within you, to be able to think about all the things that you want to consider in regards to your tarot and oracle channel. Okay, so there's some things that you need to consider. Don't limit yourself as well. Leave yourself wide open to many possibilities in here. I do feel like it's about leaving yourself open to all possibilities, all potential to what comes on here. It's all about the knowledge that you can share, the wisdom that you can share with your channel as well. And finding a sense of balance is so important. So don't limit yourself. I feel like that sense of don't limit yourself when trying to find a sense of balance. Like just do it when you feel like it, basically, which is kind of really important here. So yes, I do believe that you should create a new tarot and oracle channel, but don't limit yourself. Don't make sure you have balance, Caitlin. Make sure you stay balanced, that you don't overwhelm, that it's not too much overwhelming or it's not too much. Okay, so allowing yourself to just have that knowledge within yourself to looking for opportunities that work for you, is what I want to say, that work for you. So yes, I reckon you should. But remember, balance, balance, balance. I keep getting balance is so important here. And don't limit yourself. Just do whatever you feel like doing with your channel. Just do what you need to do for you. I think that's kind of really important. There is balance. Super important there. Right, now, Gabriella. Sorry, I did see Gabriella's question. Okay. Now, I just want to talk about, Gabriella, you're asking about what does Aaron think about you, right? But remember, this is just his perception of you. And it's a little bit tricky because you're intruding in someone else's thoughts and ideas about you. Okay, and it's their perception of you. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's factual, and thoughts and perceptions can be fleeting. They can change. So I'm going to use the field tarot for this one. Okay, so what does Aaron, so what does Gabriella need to know about how Aaron thinks about her? What does Gabriella need to know in regard to how Aaron thinks about her, feels about her? Okay. Don't forget, guys, if you want a little bit more information with your readings, please check out the pinned links or the links down below. Okay, what does Aaron think about you? Here we've got 7 of discs. So there is some presence, some thought, some introspection about you. Prince of Cups tells us that there is a sense of thought, the sense of looking within. Perseverance, keep going. A sense of, yeah, I just feel like there is this sense of, there is some thinking about, there is thinking. And we do get some emotional energy here with the cups. So there's definitely some thought, but it's not, I don't feel like he's made any particular decision about it. I do feel like there is some thoughts to it, some emotional thoughts to, there is some feeling there. It's not giving us a lot. He's just doing a lot of inner thinking. He's thinking within himself about what it means in regards to you. Okay, so there is some thought he is thinking, but I don't feel like he's made any particular one way or the other. There is still some sort of introspection about it, still reflecting on how he feels. Okay, there's still a lot of thought going into it. There is a sense of reflection, a sense of taking a moment to persevere, to keep going, to keep reflecting on what's important. So there just seems to be like he is sort of thinking about what needs to be done about the situation. So there's no real clear cut how he actually feels, because he's still in a bit of a pensive state, is what I want to say, is the word I keep getting, pensive, like a sense of thoughtful state, still trying to decide where it's going in regards to you. So there's no real clear picture there in regards to that. There's just still a lot of thought going on. Right. What was that? No. No, 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 no. Who told you that? No. You're welcome, Gabrielle. You're welcome. So, Eudora, no, your Wiccan will protect you. Thanks, Janelle. Muchly appreciated. Right, let me just take a breath for a second. Let me just... Whew. Okay. Right. So, Prab is next. Okay. Okay, let me just go through here. Prab, right. When will I find a job? Okay, you're still struggling to find one. Okay, when will you find a job? Right, okay. When will you find a job? Okay. Let's have a look at the timing cards from the angels. Right. When will Prab Okay, Prab, there's something that needs to be Raina. Thank you, Raina. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. Okay, Prab. It's all about depending on what action. There's something that you're not quite doing in regards to maybe your CV or going for interviews. It's just something that you're not quite doing that you need to take a look at. Okay, there's something that you're not quite doing that you need to take a moment to look at in regards to the job situation. I feel like there's something quite that's missing in regards to something that you need to do. There's something that needs to be done. Okay. You're not noticing a sign. Tells me it feels like something is showing you a sign about a job situation or something's going on and you haven't quite seen it yet. And so you need to sort of take action. There's something that you're not quite doing that needs to happen. And it feels like the sign has been there waiting for you and you haven't quite seen the information. Maybe someone has said a name of a job or a name of a company or something like that a few times. You've heard that same thing over and over again. And so that's kind of really important there, to just take a moment, to take a breath and have a look around you at what signs you've been shown. Okay, and that's going to help you find the job that you want. Okay, Caitlin, we'll do Cindy as the last one that came in for the free readings. And I'm doing Raina's, yeah, boo-boo. My sweetheart, as always. Big family support. Yep, the free list is closed. Okay, cool. So Caitlin, right, let's have a look here. Oops. Right, so I'm just looking for Raina's, your question, Raina. And then I will continue with the free list. Guys, you're not going to miss out. I'm going to do you, if you're in chat, your reading will be done. Okay? But I have to first do Raina's reading. So I'm just taking a minute to take a breath. Well, I just have my hot, warm, rude coffee. Shadow light magic. Ooh, I love it, Caitlin. Love it. Shadow light magic. Ooh. Oh, I'll look forward to seeing what videos you do. Right, so I'm just going to do Boo Boo's reading, or Kate Raina, and then I will continue with the free list. Here is the list here, and you will all get your readings, okay? But I'm just going to do Raina's first. Ooh, should I put my candles out there for Christmas, or should I shut the business down? Ooh, okay. Should I put my candles out there for Christmas? Let's do. Actually, I'm going to do, don't know why, but Tarot of Spirit. I don't want that card there. That's okay. Now, Tarot of Spirit. And I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm just looking for an oracle deck. Must be stuck in the back. Don't know why, but anyway. Okay, Tarot Spirit. So what happens if Raina puts the candles out at Christmas and this sort of flipped down? So we'll take that one. Give us a little bit more information. Oh, okay. That one there. Okay, what happens if she shuts the business down? Whoa. Okay. Business shuts down. Right, okay. Okay, candles out there for Christmas. And shut down. Right. Out there for Christmas, what do we got? Out there for Christmas, we have, okay, 10 of Wind, which is the sense of things, I get the sense of like things ending, like it brings, no, I just get a really sort of positive energy about it. And then we've got Brother Wind. And so I think it's important that you strategize and plan. It does bring a sense of closure to your with your candles. Okay, putting them out there. Quarantine. Well, no, wait a minute. Is it telling me? Okay, kind of interesting, because then I get a sense of retreat, seclusion, and an inward journey. So it's like a sense of you're selling out, like it's an ending. And it brings a sense of seclusion, a sense of retreat, being able to retreat for a while. Okay, so if you put them out there for Christmas, does feel like it does bring a sense of things ending, like it does allow things to slow and steady progress, does bring things to an ending of some sort. Okay, what happens if you close the business down? Close the business down, you get the sense of retreat, taking time out completely. Oh, it does bring you difficulties, because things will feel like things are moving quite quickly. So if you shut down Christmas, it does feel like things will move quite quickly overall, but it does give you a sense of bearing the storm, or braving the storm, should I say. Does feel like things could be a little bit more difficult for you. So if you open up, if you sell them out there for Christmas, it does sort of feels like it's going to bring things to an end. It does allow you to rest and to quarantine after that. It does allow things to move sort of a bit more slowly for you. I think plan and strategy is kind of really important here. So I think putting them out for Christmas would be a good business, would be a good plan. And shut the business down after Christmas. They are going to sell. So, Raina, I do feel like, yes, you think you should put them out for Christmas. I do feel like there's going to give you a sense of closure in a way. I do feel like it's going to give you a sense of closure if you put the candles out for Christmas. If you shut the business down, over Christmas, I think it's going to, with this here, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult. Ooh, cool. Yeah, I think you should, if you've made some candles already and you've put them out there, I think sell them. Sell what you've got. Sell what you've got, I think, is what it's saying here. Sell what you've got and allow things to sort of move quite quickly through that process. But I just feel like if you shut the business down, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult after Christmas. I think if you just sell them now, and give yourself a bit of a deadline. I'm sort of getting a sense of an ending, like make it final, like first come, first served energy, which you have. And I think they'll go really well. I think things will move quite quickly. Cool. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, definitely put them out next week. Cool. And sell them for Christmas, and then that means that you can rest a little bit after that. So yeah, definitely go for it. If you've got a link to your shop, Raina, make sure you put it, you can put it here. Put your link to your shop in the chat. Everybody go check out Raina's candles when she puts them up. Keep an eye out for when they're up there. Make sure you promote them in the group too. And you'll bring them back for Valentine's Day. Cool. Yeah, bring them out for holidays. And I think you'll do quite well. So they're not there all the time. Specialty candles. Cool. Yeah. So make sure you list. Okay, next week, cool. Make sure you put them in chat. Make sure you give me the link when you do your website and I'll promote it. Make sure we put them on to the group too. Make sure we put them on the Facebook group and all that as well. Okay? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now, this was the list. Thank you to Caitlin. Right, let's just take a nice deep breath. Let's just get another incense stick done. Let me just throw a... We don't do Thanksgiving here in New Zealand. Right, I'm just lighting an incense before I do the next person. So everybody's still... I'm still doing all your readings. You're not going to miss out. So we've got Macaroni, Nicole, Mila, Chelsea, and Cindy. Unless any donations come in, but you're still guys going to still get your reading. Oops. You're not going to miss out. Like yesterday ended up being 2 hours because I didn't want to leave anyone out. White sage. Let's do a bit of a cleanse. Breathing it out, clearing out all the, as we prepare for the next reading. Right, let me have a look at this. You've typed your reading in once. I will flick back. So let me just get back to macaroni. And I'm sorry if I've missed your... Okay. Hopefully I'll get everybody's reading in. Yeah, we don't celebrate it here. We are celebrating Te Reo Māori, the language of Māori. Kia ora. And I know my Māori is not that great, but kia ora. It's like a hello. It's like a greeting. We always say kia ora. Or morena, which is like morning. Kia ora, morena. Tēnā koutou. Tēnā koutou, how are you? Oh, gee, I knew more than I thought. Tēnā koutou, how are you? Kia ora. I love that. I always like that. Everybody always greets each other that way here in New Zealand. Well, generally, people always say kia ora. You walk into a shop and someone will say kia ora. Oh, that's good, Raina. That's good. Yeah, we've been celebrating with the hikoi, the walk throughout New Zealand, to really remind us of the Maori language, the Maori treaty of the land, and how the land is taken care of by the Maori. Oh, you know, there's a coffee waiting for you. There's a coffee waiting for you. For sure. Right. So the Hikoi's been a very big thing in this last week or so, couple of weeks. Very much celebrating Māori language, the Māori land, you know, the caretaking of the land. And so, yeah, really, really love that connection to the deities of like Tane being the forest. And oh, there's so much more. There's so much more. I could rabble on for hours, but let's get back into the reading, shall we? Okay, Macaroni, career reading for the next 48 hours. And let's do Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. And should I say it again, Caitlin? She tells me, no, don't you say it again. Yes, Raina, that'll be great. Yes, we'll chat on Friday. Okay, here we go. Career reading. Right, Macaroni. I haven't had a reply from Caitlin yet. She's like, oh, she did. She said no. Right. Oh, career reading. What flew out? Page of Wands. Okay, Macaroni, it's all about your drive, your motivation for the next 48 hours. It's what inspires you, what gets you creative. Okay, what gets you creative over the next 48 hours? What's drive you? Okay, so oh, there could be some challenges in regards to your career as well. We do have 3 of Swords, which tells us there could be something that sort of upsets you in some way. Okay, so your drive and motivation. Okay, but there might be something in the next 48 hours that might upset you in some way. So just remember to, I just get a feeling of just sort of taking care of yourself in some way. Allow your thoughts, your ideas to expand, to grow, to overcome those challenges with your drive and motivation. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, Macaroni, I just get the sense of your drive and motivation. Just remember that creative energy. There might be something that sort of upsets you, maybe a bit of a challenge in some way mentally, but you'll be okay. Okay, Raina, take care and I'll talk to you. Oh, your Friday, my Friday. Message me on Facebook. Because Friday's tomorrow for me, or do you mean your Friday? Okay, Macaroni. So I just feel like there's going to be some challenges. But remember your drive and motivation. My Saturday. Right. Okay. Okay, Macaroni. So yeah, I do feel like there's going to be some challenges, but it's about your motivation, your desire, your creative energy to enable you to expand and grow in regards to your perceptions, your thoughts, ideas. Okay. So with your career over the next 48 hours, there could be some challenges, but I think you'll be okay. I'm sorry, I can only do so many. I'm running out of time. It's already been an hour, so I'm just wrapping up now for the list that was closed. So I am doing, this is the list I'm doing. If you wish for any more readings, the donation one is open. Okay, Nicole, you're next. Okay, let me get into Nicole's reading. Where are you, Nicole? Okay. Okay, so I think the best way to do this reading, a message from one of my aunts, I believe she will. Okay, the best thing for this, let's do I actually think the best way for this message to come through would be to use the beloved. I know it's an oracle, but I think it's going to give you the best messages, Nicole, in regards to your aunt. Oh, what message from an aunt? I think this is going to give you the best with the okay, can you tell us a little bit about the message? Who are you, great aunt? Okay, as soon as I said, who are you? Okay, I got the words expectation, so who you expected it to be. The first thought that came to mind, the first aunt that came to your mind is who it was. The very first aunt that you thought of when you were connecting. Someone who's a bit of an explorer. The aunt that's an explorer. Yeah, it was the first person that you actually expected it to be. And she's in a bit of an explorer, somebody who likes to explore the world or explore things. She's not someone who sits back and, you know, she might explore right through books, not necessarily through actual travel, but exploring through books and things like that. So I do believe that your aunt, oh, okay, that was kind of interesting. Okay, she was a driver in her field. Like some, I don't mean that she might not have physically driven anywhere, but she was a get goer, you know, a go getter, should I say? A go getter is the word I should say. So she's somebody who sort of really is an explorer. She's someone who sort of go gets what she wants. She's sort of a bit of a she really believed in herself. She really believed in herself. Okay, so you got someone who's a real explorer, someone who's a go-getter, who's motivated to achieve the results that they want. They really cared about who they were within themselves. They persevered within themselves. They loved who they were. You know, they believed in themselves very, very strongly. But they also very much cared about their appearance. Their appearance was quite important as well. What they appeared to the world was quite important. Okay, so that's what sort of came through. So it was the aunt that you expected it to be, that very first thought. And she was a bit of a go-getter, a bit of an explorer, motivated, and very she really thought quite highly of herself. Like she was really quite a she believed in herself very, very strongly there. She very much believed in herself. She allowed herself to really take care of herself in many ways. How she looked to the world was quite important as well. So hopefully that helps you connect with that, with your aunt. So yeah, she's just basically saying that, you know, like I was strong. I was quite, I believed in myself. I was quite I was motivated to achieve what I wanted out of life, whatever that was. And very much wanted my appearance to show who I was. So her appearance was really important. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Cool. Oh, that's the other deck that I was thinking about. Right. Okay. Mila. Okay, let me just put in here that I'm ending soon. Not final reading, just that we're ending soon. So if anyone wants to donate, this is the time to do it. If anyone comes in, if anyone wants to donate, this is the time to do it. So don't forget to like the video. Make sure you've liked the video. Make sure you're... that didn't work. Let's cleanse the energy. Right, Miller, where are we? Right. Right, Miller. Okay, so what's going on with this relationship? Okay, I'm just going to do... Okay, what's going on with this relationship with Philippe? What's going on with Philippe? Whoa. I know a card picked out, I'm sure of it. Yep, here it is. That was kind of interesting. Okay, interesting, because we get 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands. So we get that sense of taking a moment to make some choices. So I still feel like he's still trying to decide. And it's kind of interesting because we get 3 of Wands as well, which is which flipped out. And so we get that sense of taking a moment to pause, to reflect, to decide on his goals in regards to the relationship. So it's telling me that at the moment he's still unsure, that there is no choice yet made in regards to how he feels about you. There's still a moment of reflection, still deciding on what his goals is going to be. So yeah, Miller, it feels like there is no choice yet made. Feels like there's still some things he's been working out, trying to decide, reflecting on the goals, his, what's happened so far, where is it going to lead him. I think he's still trying to decide. There is no true feelings or no intentions towards you, because at this time he's still trying to decide. He still hasn't made a choice. There is no choice made at all. He's still reflecting. So yeah, still no choice. Okay, so that's the list. Chelsea, and whew, getting close to the end. Oh, is your protection strong? Okay. The free list has been closed. Cindy's the last one on my list. Because after yesterday, is your protection strong? Let's have a look. I'm going to use Supernatural Tarot. No. Okay, Chelsea, you've asked a yes or no question. Is your protection strong? She protects herself well. She protects herself strongly, yes. What it tells me is you haven't done everything you need to in regards to your protection. Feels like there's some doubt creeping in. Okay, because you've got the doubt creeping in, you've asked me that question. So it's telling me that it's unlikely that it's strong because you've got doubt. Okay, you've asked that question. You haven't done it with a sense of knowing. So it tells me that some stuff that you still need to do, maybe work with crystals, allow yourself the there's some stuff that you need to do in regards to working with to protect with your salt, your incense or resins, herbs, plants, energy light, whatever you need to do to protect yourself. You need to have a knowing. And because you've asked me that question, they're telling me no, unlikely. It's totally up to you. It's whatever you choose to do. It's your belief that's going to make a difference about your own protection. So if you want your protection to be strong, you have to know it is. You have to know that you've done all you can to protect yourself. And you mustn't have any doubt. So it's totally up to you how strong your protection is and what you choose to do. So yeah, it's unlikely at the moment because you asked that question, you've got that doubt. And so they're saying it's totally up to you to strengthen that, to have that knowing. I am strong. I have protected myself. I have done all the crystal energy, the smudging, the crystals, the herbs, the plants, whatever is for protection. Your rosemary, the white sage for the cleansing, the sense of Palo Santo for that sense of sacredness. Rosemary can be a good protection one, basil, all those. So yeah, it's whatever you choose to do to protect yourself. It's up to you to how strong you'll be. But you've got to have a sense of knowing. A sense of knowing. Right, Cindy. It's the last reading, and then I am going to relax. I am exhausted, so I'm really on my last little bit. Thanks, Caitlin. Sorry, Eagle, I'm just had it. This is my last reading. Cindy was my last one. I've been on for over an hour and 15 minutes, so this is really going to be my last one. Right. So I think Cindy's question has popped in. Right. Ooh, okay, interesting. Oh, she did right from word go. She was never here. She just popped in and I wasn't ready. She popped in about 20 minutes before the live even started. So, oh, sorry. Is it a good idea? Okay, let's just take a moment, take a breath. Is it a good idea to launch cleaning business in Florida in 2025? Is it a good idea to launch a cleaning business in Florida? No, it feels like there's some things that you haven't thought about. Okay, just telling me no at the moment. With the energies at the moment, things could change depending on what you choose to do. But it's telling me that no, at the moment, you're not prepared. You're not prepared in regards to the cleaning business. So it feels like you're not quite ready. There's some things that you might need to do. You're not ready yet to launch a cleaning business in Florida next year. Whoa. Feels like you need to ask your angels for guidance. You need to ask for some help. In other words, ask for some help. You need to ask for some guidance in regards to a cleaning, if you want to launch a cleaning business in Florida next year. I think you need to ask for some guidance. You need to get all the information. It feels like you haven't got quite enough information to make a good for the cleaning business to launch. So it feels like there's some stuff that you need to do first. They're saying that, like, you need to ask for some help. You need to ask for some guidance. When they say ask your angels, they're just basically saying you need to ask for some help, ask for some guidance, ask what you need to do to get a good plan in place in regards to a cleaning business. You need to make sure that you've got your taxes sorted, your tax code. I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to be sorted, maybe a vehicle, the cleaning products. I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to be organized in regard to a cleaning business. Is this going to be just you or a partner? You know, I think you need to ask, are you going to have staffing? Are you going in with other people? I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to be sorted first. But at the moment, with the energy that you have within yourself, with what's going on for you right now, the answer is no. Feels like you need to ask for some guidance. You need to ask for some help. I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to be sorted first before you can launch a cleaning business next year. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that needs to be put into place. It's not something that can be an impulse. It has to be planned. I think there's things that need to be sorted first. So that's what they're basically saying, like, not at the moment, because you haven't got all the information you need. Okay. So until you get your business plan organized, I feel like you need to create a business plan. Okay. You need to ask for some help, get some advice, a mentor of some sort. Okay. So hopefully that helps. Whew. Okay. That's me done. I am going to relax and chill. If anyone wants a book or pre-book a reading with me, don't forget memberships. Whoops, get rid of that. Okay, there's memberships. You can book a private reading or healing, or you can even donate to support the channel and get a reading ready for a YouTube video. Okay. So there you are. So thanks to everybody. I am absolutely end of my day. So that's it for me.